I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get it, no call and quits, yeah. Gotta keep on moving no matter how hard it gets, yeah. Better move out the way, cause I'm coming with harder hits. My head is as hard as a brick, but I'm harder than all it is. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out. You better move, you might get knocked out, knocked out.
Yo, what it do, man? It's your boy. Clap it up. What'd you say?
I said, what up?
Oh, what up? Yo, guys, it's your boy Tamel Cuts, proud owner of Uppercuts Barber Shop.
Hey, this is Lonnie Horn, proud owner of world-class faders and world-class stylist, barbershop, and salon.
You are watching another episode of Horticulture Podcast every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And like that guy Rick would say, welcome to the clubhouse, man.
Jack.
Clubhouse is open, Jack.
Give me my happy Tuesday.
Hold on.
My happy Tuesday.
Bang.
I didn't see our intro either.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm slipping.
It's all good. It sounded good, though. Man,
it's
good to be here.
Good to be here. I like to say it's good to be seen than viewed, right?
Yes, sir. Well, in this case, we're being seen and viewed. Hey, man.
Indeed.
You know, I'm real curious, man. You know, I'm checking you out, looking at you. I like to talk about what we got on, man. What you sporting over there, man? I see something under there.
Let's talk about something. Something. I know you like to have a little chill vibe when we talk about this, so let me go and give it to you, player.
Drop it on him, man.
Yeah.
What you got on your skin over there, man?
That's a little too chill. Yeah, I am rocking the Barber Love hat, brought to you by the United Barbers Club. And I also have the Blur Print t-shirt by my guy Blur Gotti, man. What you rocking, bruh?
Well, man, on the skull, I'm rocking the Zero Doubt. You know, this is a gentleman that I met at the last Horticulture Barber Battle, and he insisted on me getting one of his pieces. So I told him, of course, we will wear it on our episode. So shout out to Zero Doubt, man. These are barbers that are putting in work and pushing their own brands out. And then on the chest, man, straight out of Columbus, Ohio, legendary movement, man. Another barber who's pushing that brand, man. So if y'all don't know, me and Tamel, we get super blessed at these events. People give us their apparel all the time. And we were just trying to think of how can we pay homage? How can we pay respect back to them? This is their investment, you know, their blood, sweat, and tears they're putting into it. And we didn't want to just go throw it in the closet and one day we'll find something to wear with it. So we make sure that we highlight them on our platform, and we do apparel of the week. So shout out to Legendary Movement and Zero Doubt, man. Barber Love.
Yes, indeed. Barber Love. Oh, that was beautiful. Also, if you guys reading the ticker down there, United Barbers Club at 8011 Watt Avenue, Antelope, California. If you guys want to send us any merch that we can rock also on here on our apparel of the week, please send that there so we can get it. And I'm pushing about an XL right now. Lon's been working out. I can tell he's got his arms out today. I don't know what he is, but he could tell you. But hats all sizes fits well, so just send it our way, and we'll make sure you guys get that shout out.
Keep it on the XL on me. I could do the large, but I've been liking the XL fit. But thank y'all to everybody who gives us clothing, man. We're very grateful. We don't take it for granted, man.
Yes,
so
indeed. Yes,
all right, man.
Indeed.
And we have some other people we want to thank too.
Oh, yes, indeed. These people that really invested in us and make sure that we are out here representing not only our brand, but their brand as well. So we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors. So you guys hang out. See you guys on the other side.
So this is a Bopper card. Someone can scan the QR code or I can just tap it to the back of someone's device, click the link. Now they have instant access to all of my website links, all of my social media, and my contact card. That is Bopper.
Vitano, vetted talent now. The first platform built to let barbers show their skills, personality, and presence through video. And for shop owners, it's a game changer for hiring. No guessing, no wasted interviews, just real barbers showing real work before they walk in your shop. Every profile is ID verified. Barbers get discovered. Shops build better teams. Everybody wins. Vitano. Skills speak louder than words. Download now. Available on all platforms.
Barbers Illustrated magazine is the ultimate magazine for the culture, craft, and community of the barbering world. Get stories and insight from your favorite barbers from all over the world. Plus, much more you won't get anywhere else. Subscribe now at barbersillustratedmagazine.com, just $6 a month for print, or go digital for $2.99 a month. Join the movement at barbersillustratedmagazine.com.
Yes, indeedy, lemon squeezy. Those are our sponsors, man. Y'all make sure you guys go download them apps, get activated, especially Booksy. I'm telling you guys, the best #1 booking app on the planet. If y'all want to challenge me, I'm going feature for feature with anybody who think their booking app is better. Tap in. Let's do it.
Hey, and anybody that's on IG, we see some of y'all tapping in. We know a lot of y'all are still getting used to us moving over to YouTube. Jump in, click the link in our bio. You don't want to miss our guest tonight, man. He's super, super amazing with the energy. So we're going to be dropping some gems. So make sure y'all hop on. All right, man, what you do last week? Anything notable?
I'm getting to an age where I be forgetting what I
did. Man, don't be acting like that, man.
What did I do, L? I gotta ask you, what did I do, bro? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, last weekend we did the comedy show the week before. We did NorCal Barber Expo.
Yeah, the week before that. Yeah,
right before that. And matter of fact, today you was out at Federico's with Jack of all fades,
Flacco, yes. Shari, everybody, man. It was nice. It was dope.
Federico Beauty Institute. Shout out to y'all.
It was dope to host those guys out of Reno. He's got a big event coming up October the 26th, the biggest little barber and beauty expo in the world. So make sure you guys tap into Jack of all fades page. And that's also the biggest little barber expo in the world. They got a page as well. So tap in so you guys get your tickets. We will see y'all there because we're going to support our brother.
Yeah, and they really hitting the grounds hard, y'all. They come up here to Cali all the time for events. So we real proud to be down there with them. And then coming up, man, this weekend, we're going to be out there getting it in Dallas. And if y'all don't know what we're talking about BarberCon, man. It's going to be big. We're going to be out there with our Booksy fam. Shout out to all the Booksy ambassadors, Booksy Biz. Man, we're going to do something so unique out there. We're bringing our podcast to the stage. Actually, Booksy's bringing our podcast to the stage.
Right.
So it's going to be real beautiful, man. Very beautiful. We're going to get some good content, do some good networking, make some good memories, relationships, all that good stuff, man. So if you're anywhere in the Dallas area, don't play about this. Get there. It's going to be something epic, man. So
yes, and if you are going to be there, tap in with us. Make sure you DM us. Let us know you're going to be there because we want to connect with you on the personal level. So make sure that we know you there. Come holler at us at the booth or when we get some downtime or whatever. Let's connect.
That's what we all about. Barber Illustrated up in the comments, and they're going to be in there. Barber Illustrated. Hold on. Got something for you. Straight from Ray's Barbershop, man. Straight from Vince.
Oh, yeah.
He gave us this as CT for you. And matter of fact, I'm going to look at what I'm looking at something I know I'm going to take with me so I don't forget it. This is yours.
That's yours.
This is yours.
I got mine right there somewhere.
Yeah, mine is up here.
Mine's right there. Mine's right there.
His is over there. He specifically said, give this. He'll probably be on here tonight too. He said, give this to Jason and Barber Illustrated magazine. So this is yours. It's been sitting here, my dude, and I'm gonna make sure that we bring this weekend.
Shout out to him too because he's featured next on the next issue of Barbers Illustrated.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and thank you for putting our winner in the magazine, Simply Divine Barber and Beauty Academy. Man, you did a great job. I didn't read the whole article, but Tamel loved it. He was telling me about it, man. So what a partnership, man. What a partnership. So yeah, we got Dallas coming up. And then for y'all that don't know, we're into September now. At the end of this month, we got Las Vegas Barber Expo coming up. So y'all make sure you tune in for that, because that's a whole movement within itself.
Oh, yeah.
Whole movement. As a matter of fact, we got something special this week on Thursday. We're doing a one-off podcast, and Jackie's going to be on there. Iced Out Barber, Jay Majors, and then Miss V out of is she out of Dallas too, or she's in? I just know she in Texas.
She's in Texas.
But a lot of stuff happening, y'all. There's a lot of things moving right now. So whether you're seeing this live or you're seeing this after, it's not too late for you to get involved in either one of those events, because it is going to be worth it. We're going to be there too. If it ain't nothing else for you to be there for, the Barbers Club is going to be up in that damn building, man. All right.
Hey, also tomorrow, for a lot of people that was born on the 3rd, is a very special day. So I want to say
buddy,
early happy birthday to myself and everybody else that was born on September 3rd. Enjoy. Let's thank God for giving us one more day. First, we got to make it over there to it, right? But let's thank him for one more day.
The guy that say he don't care about birthdays, he announced it. He announced it. So y'all got it now. Tamel is September 3rd.
September 3rd. Mark your calendars.
Yeah, right. You done made it evergreen now.
Mark your calendars.
This gonna be funny. You got any plans for your birthday, man?
Not a damn thing. I'm going to work. I am going to work tomorrow.
Yes. Well, I mean, you also got Dallas this weekend.
Oh yeah.
Even though we're gonna be working out there, but we don't start till 1 on Sunday.
Yeah, true that.
So
true that.
do you want to turn up for your birthday Saturday night?
I don't know, man. For Saturday, no, I gotta be highly focused for Sunday.
All right, well, no, that's it. Happy birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's just it.
Tomorrow. Thank you.
All right, man. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm so excited to bring this guy in, man. I'm ready. I've been really just trolling him, and we had the pleasure to meet him in person, but now to bring him to the platform is exciting, man. So set my mood, man. Set my mood.
Brother. I got you.
All right, man. This guy is something special for the industry, man. Something special for his community. It's coming out of Longwood, Orlando, Florida. This guy's the owner of Community Barbershop. He's an S&P artist. Barber Billboard nominee. He's a Booksy ambassador. Yes, he is one of our Booksy brothers, man. This guy just puts out so much game online that I could only imagine what people are getting working right next to him, man. So I just love scrolling through his page, feeling that energy. I believe he is your barber's favorite barber, man. He's that type of energy, man. So with no further delay, man, we bring it to the screen, Brendon the Barber. Give him some hand claps or something, man. Come on, bring him up in there, man.
I got him, man. Yeah, no, I got him. What's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
Early birthday. That's awesome.
It's the first out-of-state birthday I got on my birthday eve, so thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Hey.
I calculate
it's almost
everything.
really your birthday that time. Yeah, almost.
Oh.
You on East Coast?
Yeah, you're on East Coast.
Yeah. Appreciate you staying up for us tonight, man.
Nah, for sure. I wouldn't want to miss this for nothing.
Man. So, man, I'm just gonna jump straight into something that I seen. You broke your back, man. What's happening, man? What'd you do, homie? I mean, we got other stuff to talk about, but I was really concerned with you, man.
Me and him powwowed before you got on.
I've been having issues going on with my back for some time. I did a lot of stuff when I was younger. I had a lot of fun, a lot of wild, but stuff has progressively been getting worse, and I've been going to the doctor, checking it out, and then in January, somebody crashed into my car while I was leaving work, headed home, and it got to the point where I had to get surgery to repair.
Whoa. But was the surgery successful?
So far, yes. I'm glad I got it done. I'm blessed that it was non-invasive spinal surgery, so it's called a micro discoptomy. It was like they say 8 weeks is like good enough to recovery to be normal. It takes up to a year to be like 100%, but
got you.
I feel great. It could have been a lot worse.
And when you say micro, they just go in, they make that tiny incision, and they just kind of go in with a little camera.
Yeah, they go in there and they shave out whatever they got to do, decompress the nerves. Mine's
Mm.
was I would have sciatica down both my legs.
Mm.
Super hard to work, but you can't complain about it to your customers because at the end of the day, it's their time that you got to give them,
Amen.
That's
and
real.
that doesn't pay the bills. Complaining.
Right,
Uh,
right.
so are
But we
you back
still,
at work?
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
I've been starting to cut people here or there, but I'm gonna start fully cutting next week, back on
Well,
schedule.
are you going to be cutting in the chair and the stool, or are you
Nah,
just
I'm gonna be standing up.
okay?
Yeah.
Good luck
Now
to you,
you're,
my brother.
yeah, prayers to you, man, and just salute to you for putting that video out. I was like, man, that takes a lot. Now you're an Orlando boy, man. You're a Florida boy, but you're originally from New York, man. How we get a New York boy in Orlando?
Man, a lot of people transition from up north to Orlando for some reason.
Mm,
I don't know. My parents brought me here. It's just wherever they brought me, I came, and this is where I'm staying at now.
that's
I
what's
love it
up.
over here. Yeah, I like what I created. I like what's growing around me. It's a really dope place to be at.
It
Now,
sounds like it.
how long you been barbering?
Around 8 years now, I'd say.
What were you doing prior?
I used to work hospitality. I used to work at a restaurant. I used to serve and bartend. That's what helped
And
me deal with different type of people from different
yeah,
walks of life and understand cutting hair versus trying to have a good service and experience. Understand
yeah.
how to upsell, how to make more money off of a interaction than just, hey, it's $20 for a haircut.
I feel that. A lot of
Yeah.
the game that you give, you talk as if you're coming from a hospitality perspective, man. So, one of Tamel's favorite questions that I love to hear people answer is, what's the percentage? What percentage of a haircut is service, the cut, opposed to the service and experience from Brendon's perspective?
Out of 100%,
Yeah,
how
out of
much of it is
100%.
the haircut? How much of it is the customer service?
It's hard to just put a specific percentage because each situation is totally different. Each interaction is totally different, right? But you can have a walk-in come into the shop that you never met before, and just by you having a great conversation, not every customer knows what a perfect haircut looks like. Not every
Man.
customer wants a perfect haircut, but as long as
Mm,
you can have a conversation, put a smile on his face, and make him want to come back, he might not even look at the mirror.
that's
Like,
deep.
when I got out of barber school, it was so easy for me to transition with building relationships with customers, even when my haircuts wasn't that much up to par. I've seen people in the barbershop that are not the best at cutting hair, but be busier than the people around them just because of how they introduce themselves to people that walk into the shop.
Hmm.
It's not hard.
Yeah, Ivan Zoot did a interview. We did an interview with him one time, and he uh, he
Huh.
said, "Yeah, man, the cut is not important. The
Yeah.
cut is it doesn't matter.
Haircuts don't matter.
Yeah, haircuts don't matter." He said the average barber getting out of school cuts better hair
Above
than what people
average.
are even looking for. He's like, so it don't matter, and it sparked us so much talk. But that's been a magical question ever since then.
It depends. It depends on your market. There's people that want perfect edges. There's people that don't want you to line them up in the front. There's people that you can't use a razor on. You got to know your market and you got to know your why. And a lot of people get it confused in this business, and that's what sets them back and wastes the most amount of time. I feel like.
Let me ask you a question like this then. If you went to a restaurant and you had good customer service and decent food compared to going to a restaurant where the food is fantastic, but the customer service sucked,
Yeah,
which
no,
one would
you
you go to?
you're gonna go where you felt more comfortable at, where they greeted you better. No one likes to go somewhere where they feel awkward. That
See,
food got to be that good, and even
see,
if it is that good, you're gonna get it once or twice.
yeah,
In all
right.
reality, same with her.
So, so if you had a percentage to put this in, customer service, and haircut, how much of it out of 100% would be what?
I'll say 70-30 then.
70 what?
70 goes to customer service. 30 goes to the skill.
I'm with whoever values customer service more than. So some people say 50-50, and I'd be like, nah, I can't be 50-50 because just like you said, the clients don't know what a good haircut is. They don't have that barber eye. You can give them an above average haircut. They'll look in that mirror and they'll say perfect. But as they're walking out that door and they get outside, all the barbers gonna be like, oh dog, you gonna do them like that?
And then you gotta think about it too, though, right? We're trying to turn it into residual income. We're trying to keep cutting the hair. We're trying to keep a consistent thing. Your haircut, being a barber, everyone knows being consistent, making this haircut look exactly the same from week to week to bi-weekly. It's not always the easiest to keep them lines in the same spot, keep the fade the same height. Stuff happens, especially if you're cutting somebody 52 weeks out of a year.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So as long as you can keep that experience the same, the hair grows back.
Yeah.
They're going to come back.
You're right.
People like convenience. They don't want to change what they got going on. Life is already not the easiest. So when you got their barber, they know the barber shop. They like to go on Tuesdays. They don't want to change their routine. When you got to go to
that's a good point.
Yeah. And nobody wants to go into an environment that's not gonna be appeasing to them into the routine.
Do you think that schools should also be educating on the business part of barbering as far as the customer service part? Because we know majority of the schools are teaching you how to pass the state board, which is the practical, or the written, which is learning the language, learning about customer protection and sanitation. But the business part of it is completely left out at most of these schools. Do you think that's something they should teach?
I think it should be a small portion. At the end of the day, people got to go out there and they got to learn for themselves too. Learning the trade and about sanitation is just as important, if not more important, than customer service. Customer service is the next step. You have to get professional. You got to get licensed. Infectious disease prevention is way more important. But school should give you that. But when you're in school, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? Are you trying to work at a barbershop illegally? Or do you have a different job? Everybody's situation is different. Like if you're young, I would say go get a part-time job at a restaurant while you're in barber school so you can make some extra cash and you can learn to deal with different people. That's just how I did it. So that's how I would suggest it to somebody or my own kids.
I actually like that approach, man. I'm big on customer service. Both of us run shops that are super customer orientated. Like everything has to be about the customer first. And sometimes you, as a shop owner, you forget that person you're hiring, they may not have had the experience you had to even know what good customer service is. Yeah, it's just a matter of like, well, where do they get it? So that's actually that's a good idea right there. You know, go work some customer service stuff. Now that's not possible for everybody, but that still is a good suggestion though. That's a good suggestion. One thing I noticed about you, man, is you on your page, you talk about your community a lot. You know, this is the age where barbers, everything is about being a superstar, a celebrity barber right now. Why is your community such an important thing to you? And let me just, for the record, you're a worldwide barber, man. Like you get love from all over the world. But you talk more about your community than the world and the industry. Why is that?
Because in all reality, right, like the internet is great. Like I got to meet you guys. Like I'm on the internet with you guys, but the people in my community, that's who I see frequently. That's the people that's around me. That's the people that help me create everything that I have. Without them, I would have nothing. So why wouldn't I try to empower those people that's just going to come back and empower me? It's not hard, right? People just want instant gratification. They want the internet. They want to be cool. They want to be famous, but they really don't know why, right? when you really get to meet people in the community and change their lives, and you can see it throughout years, you know the why. You know why you want to do things. At least for me, that's what it was and always have been. I
No, I
needed
like
help.
that.
I needed help when I was younger with a lot of stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be able to give it back, you know? Maybe I would have
Yeah.
made a lot of different choices. Maybe my life would have been easier with different things. You know, if I could just help somebody with one little part like that, which I could have
Mm-hmm.
used, that's what I do it for.
So how do you build a community type of team now? Because you know, do you have booth rent in your shop, or are they
I
your
I
employees?
do booth rent.
Okay, so I don't know how it is in Florida, but here we both own booth rent shops, and by law, we're not their supervisors. We're all independent contracting with one another.
Yeah.
So how do you build such a community based team that comes in and still functions on that? And I ask this because we have a variety of people that go back and look at these videos. And we get approached by a lot of shop owners. Matter of fact, I got an appointment with a shop owner this week who wants to ask me about how I go about certain issues at the shop, which I love that shop owners are starting to do that now. So from one shop owner to the other, I see you have a community based team. They bought into what you're about. How did you build that for other shop owners who may want to know that?
Honestly, you just got to be a leader, right? I had this goal and I had this vision before I had any employees, before I even opened the door, before I knew the name of the barbershop, right? I just built relationships with people, and I always just stayed true to who I am. So as
Mm-hmm.
years grew, some people wanted to come, and I don't hire just anybody, you
Mm-hmm.
know? It's an interview process. It has to vibe. I have to see your vibe. And the community stuff, I would do that without my employees. If nobody wanted to come do it with me, I'd go do it by myself. Me and the
That's
manager who
dope.
doesn't even cut hair, to be honest with you, my partner. Like,
That's dope.
just be the leader. They see I do it and they want to do it with me.
Mm,
It's not even like if I'm their leader, they're my partners. We do this together. How I run
dope.
the shop is, yes, I might be the owner, I might be the manager. No, I'm just an employee too. We all pay for whatever the rent is in the shop. We all are little owners, right? Everybody's subcontractor. We're all owners. So treat this like your home.
That's dope, man. That was a lot of game in that one answer, man. That was dope. I like that.
I
I
like
like
what you
that.
said about
Try to keep
that.
it small,
Yeah,
my
I like
shop.
that. My thing is, I don't need booth renters. I don't need people to come in and just pay booth rent. I
Exactly.
need business minded barbers that pay booth rent,
Yeah.
because they're going to be
I
investing in
want
the
to
shop
grow.
as the shop invests in them. So a lot of people think about, like, oh, I just need a shop to get into. I like that you're very picky about your barbers, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
very picky. um and it has to vibe. It can't just be anybody that just want to pay booth rent. Lon always talks about somebody comes into the shop and be like, hey man, how much is your booth? I'm trying to rent a spot. He's like, I'm glad you're interested, but let's sit down and have an interview, because there's more to talk about than what the price of this booth rent's going to be. I need to know if you're going to gel with everybody else I already invested in, and if you'll be that rotten apple that messed this thing up. So that's why it's very important. Do you do any kind of booth rent agreements or any kind of contracts with your barbers?
I don't do no contracts. We everything we do as an agreement is we have a conversation, and everything has been good so far. I've had a couple of people that, don't pay booth rent and you gotta be an owner and move on from them, but I've never really had nothing where I need to put it into a contract. I would feel awkward having somebody tell me to really sign a contract, but I'm also more professional than other people. But I just try to treat them like how I would want to be treated. And if I was a barber,
How
I
long
try
you
to
been an owner?
I've been an owner for over 3 years now.
Okay. And this is just a suggestion, because the person did it to us, Cassie, when me and Lon worked at her shop. It
27
is,
years ago.
yeah, it's not a binding contract. It's just an understanding on what you can expect from me and what I
Like
can
a
expect
code of
from you.
conduct, you're saying?
Yeah, it's pretty much a code of conduct. It's
It's an
just
agreement. It's an
it's an
agreement.
agreement. You're gonna know exactly what I'm gonna invest in you. That you're gonna have hot towels. You're gonna have a free Booksy account. You're gonna have this. You're gonna have that. You're gonna have this. What I expect of you is the dress code. We don't wear stuff that's offensive. We don't smoke weed or drink on the job. Things that go unsaid, but if you don't say it, then they'll be like, "I didn't know," that kind of stuff. So it's just
Yeah,
an agreement.
yeah,
It
because
keeps you from having to micromanage too. Like,
for sure,
Yeah.
because it does feel like a babysitter from time to time being a
yeah.
barber.
Hey, let it out. Let it out, B. Hey,
You're in
listen.
the same
We didn't.
space.
We didn't give him. We
Every
didn't give
owner
him.
knows it. Every
We didn't
owner
give
knows
him.
it.
We didn't give him the disclaimer. This is an interview, man. But we chilling with you. We're really just trying to get to know you more. And it ain't no right and wrong stuff. It's just us getting to know each other, man. And so and hopefully sharing things with each other that could grow. We'll listen to some of what you're doing and get inspired, and then vice versa. If we could share something back, it's all helping the industry. You know what I'm saying? I watched your page, man. You made me rethink going back to school time. Like you said something about, man, it's back to school time. Barbershops, y'all need to be out there giving back, giving the free hair. Cause I mean, you said it like it was nothing. And we do events like that where we go and give charity cuts and everything, but we'll miss the back to school thing sometimes. And to me, you inspire me because I was like, we do have a community shop, but we can put our foot in it deeper. And I got inspired by that. So that's all this is, man. Even him sharing that perspective is dope that you could hear it, because we've been in all the positions too. And it's like for me, the better way to explain it from my perspective is you actually preserve and protect the relationships better by having an agreement. Because if I come and work at your shop and you think, oh, Lon's on the same page as me, man. He a cool brother. He understand everything. And then like 90% of what I do is cool. And then I come that 95th% thing that I didn't hit, and
Yeah.
it's an absolute pet peeve. It absolutely don't fit your brand. Now you got a bigger decision to make. How the hell do I go talk to him? Do I just bust him out right here? I might mess the relationship up because he might feel disrespected. Do I go talk to him, have the one-on-one? Is he going to be offended? You got all that stuff. But now I'd rather spend the 2 hours before you even start working here to go over all of our standards. And then to tell you what you could expect from us and vice versa. And then ask you if you got any questions. And then now a person has an opportunity to say, oh, I'm with this. Okay. Or, you asking too much, man. I appreciate it, but it's good. But now there's no hard feelings. So to me, it preserves the relationship, because then when I do that 95th% thing wrong, then you don't even got to worry about how to talk to me. You could just seriously go back and say, hey,
Yeah,
Lon,
just pull
hey,
it back.
remember on the contract?
Pull the
Yeah,
receipt.
remember on the contract, you said you weren't gonna roll no blunts in front of the shop, Lon. You rolling blunts right in front of the shop, dog. Like,
Right in
what's
front of the shop.
yeah. So it helps. I was challenge you this though. It's awkward because you haven't done it before. But remember, embracing discomfort is growth.
Yeah.
So once you start doing it, the people that you hire, I promise you, they look at us, they be like, bro, I never had this at no barbershop. I done worked it, like I got a dude 50 some years old. He like, man, I done been in shops 40
Tell me
years.
ain't
I've
nothing but barbershop.
never seen this before. But both of my 50 some year old barbers say, man, this is the best structure I ever had, man. And them, I'm not micromanaging them. They're able to be themselves and everything, but we have a signed agreement. We understand what we're doing together. So yeah, good stuff right there, T Melly. Sharing with our barber brother.
No,
Because we
yeah.
can. We can.
Yeah, man. So if you ever need help with that though, man, both of us, you could DM us or something. Both of us, we could even share the one that we use. You could alter it and make
Yeah,
your.
send me one just so I can look it over.
Yeah, man, it's a game changer, man. Game changer. You're our Booksy brother, man. Why Booksy? Why are you rolling with Booksy?
Yeah.
I love everything about the app, and I started it when I was fresh out of barber school, and somebody came into the barbershop selling it, like a live person. It was
Stop.
different. It was different when it first started. They told me that they'll give it to me for $10 a month for lifetime. And I was
Whoa.
like, $10 a month? I'll do that to get organized. But deal changed as the years went on. It's not for life.
Wait, hold on. We got to talk to some people about that deal. Somebody promised you 10 and then didn't stick with it.
You should have signed an agreement.
It's fine. I thought I did, but it's all good. I love the app. I like how it grew and where it's at now. It has brought me so much customers, income. I appreciate it for everything.
How when you say that kind of stuff, we know, but for people that are wondering, how did they bring you customers?
And
help you grow.
Just one feature is the boost feature. The boost feature, I can pull it up right now, right? They advertise you on their app, right? Just put you on top of the list. It's just like how when you go on Google, or if you go on, so what's the one that people look at for restaurants?
Yelp.
Oh, Yelp.
And Yelp. People paid to be the first thing that pops up. Those are called the sponsored people. You do that on Booski too. If you got great reviews and you got great quality pictures, people are gonna want to book you that are in your area. It's just a numbers game. And the more reviews you have, it's going to put you higher on the scale. People are going to want to try you out. Then it goes back to customer service. Because if customer service is good, then they'll keep coming back.
Have you ever had to call Booksy's customer service?
I've never called it. I always deal with the chat. I never had to actually call.
I would say, just for the kicks and giggles, call one day, because you're going to get a live person and they're going to help you.
They help me every time through the chat. I feel like it's a live person.
But I used to have Square, and my God, it was like hell trying to get somebody, and I ended up having to chat with somebody, and the response time sucked. But when I had Booksy, when I got Booksy, when I called, bro, I had to call Stefan, the CEO, and tell him like how much I appreciated having a live person take care of my needs and respond back to me in a call after we got done. They said, I'm gonna call you back to make sure they took care of that. And they did. I'm like, bro,
that's fire.
Nice. This was nice.
So this is look at the boost. It's brought me 3,686 appointments.
Say that again, man. Boost on Booksy.
Yeah, the boost feature, just the feature alone, has brought me 3,686 appointments.
I need to step my game up. But I got 564. Good job, B.
That's what I'm saying. I appreciate this app. It really works if you work it. And it's like, it's not hard. People make it harder than what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
If you go to your profile right here, they give you the little thing where it says influencer, where you compete. Just follow those steps and just do it. It literally guides you on what can help you get more appointments.
That's big. And you said a few things that I did a visit to the Chicago headquarters, and I think they shut it down since then. But one of the reps said a few things that you said. She was like, you show yourself, don't just show your haircuts, show yourself. People want to see who they're getting ready to go and visit. We're visual people, you know what I mean? They're judging, and they want to see how you carry yourself, what your energy looks. Right. But that was the next thing. So your cuts, your work, whether it's styling, braids, nails, haircutting, but they also want to see the person, the professional, but then show some of your environment as well. They want to see, is the shop clean, the aesthetics of the shop. And all of that is setting up that profile to make it optimized. So you sound like you picked up on that early, man.
Yeah, I always watch the other people, right? Even when I first started, I seen, okay, what are the barbers around me doing? What is the competition doing? And let me start trying to get on that wave now. Even the people that I see that are way far beyond me with skill wise, if I knew I could still take quality pictures and I could start doing the other things now, once the skill picks up, I'll be on that same page.
That's big. So you go and get a model. We tell people, we tell students this when we speak at schools. Stop thinking so hard. Go get a model. Do what they're doing, and it's always going to be different because it's yours, it's you. But just follow the steps and the concepts. Don't go working so hard trying to recreate everything.
Don't
So that's
reinvent the
pretty
wheel.
damn smart.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know anything about the wait list?
Yeah, the wait list is awesome.
I know, right?
It's awesome. Like,
A lot of people don't know about it, and I have to game people up, bro. It's like one of my favorite features, to be honest.
I didn't even know that they did it, to be honest. It's like one of those notifications that they let you know about the new features that you just swipe past because you're having a
Yep.
busy Friday. Yeah, it's a great app,
Yes,
hands
indeed.
down. People don't even realize how good it is.
Just
No.
for the Booksy user out there that don't know about it, if you're booked up for that day and clients are going to try to book you for that day and they see it's grayed out, if they touch on that day anyway, it's going to say join waitlist. So they can join that wait list. If somebody cancels any appointment of that day, they'll be notified that there's an opening. So they get to book that time if it works for them. It's a game changer.
Keeps that chair spinning.
Yes.
You know what else is dope is it's an income tracker. And I always tell people, switch your system. Don't even don't accept any money that you're not putting in there unless that's just what you're doing. You're just trying to not show some particular dollars. But it's a track, it's an income. You get what I'm saying? It's an income. It's an income tracker. So at the end of the year, it's so easy to give that that number to your accountant to get your taxes done, man. Like, I just think it's super dope, man. It's so diverse with how you can use that app, man. So
I
yeah,
like the fact that it puts you on Google. It sets up SEO for you. If you
yes,
know how to do it, you just look
yes.
at barbers in the area, it will pop up.
It's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny, man? And we got into talk with Chris Bazio about this. Some people don't realize, man, Booksy is the Nike of apps. Like it's the international brand of apps, and they invest a lot of money into the technology. So like every couple of years you'll have this weird funky day, maybe a day or two, where it's just acting weird, and it's because they're recreating, they're like coming out with the new point oh something version of it, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing I love too. They always growing it. Stefan Batory himself told us he used to literally just walk around to barbershops in different cities. He would go and just walk into a shop, no appointment, no nothing, and just ask barbers what they need on the app. Like, I don't know what other CEOs is moving like that, man, but that was a big deal to me, especially for, we got people that own shops and apps and product lines that are not barbers. So how much are you pouring into the actual culture to understand what we really need? I was impressed when I heard on that. That's what he spent his time doing, man. And to me, it shows. It shows.
Yeah. And it's not even just barbers. Like there's so many different things that could use the app. You could be a car detailer, you could be a personal trainer, tattoo artist. It's getting crazy.
Dog groomers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fire. Like
Yes.
it's a great app, but you got to know how to work it, just like anything in life. You
Yeah.
got to try to work it. You can't just download something and just say, "Hey, I downloaded it. Give me the money." It's not.
Right.
Nothing's gonna work like that. You got to
Right.
put in some effort.
What's your so I had a funny story with a lady who when I first switched to the app, she was like, "Oh, I don't do all this technology stuff, Mr.
Baby.
Lonnie." And yeah, well, baby, I don't do all this technology stuff, Mr. Lonnie. Now all of a sudden I was Mr. Lonnie. And I was listening to her and I said, "Man, I've been running this app for like 2 months. She was the only one." And I said, "Excuse me, Miss So and So." I said, "With all due respect," I said, "I see you on Facebook every day." I was like, this is easier than Facebook. I was like, you putting posts up here. It was so easy. But anyhow, I walked her through how to do it. And this lady was in her late 70s and she booked me. She booked me forever. Did you have any challenge bringing people over? And the reason I asked that is because we run into a lot of barbers, especially newer barbers that go, "Man, I want to do this app stuff, man, and this Booksy stuff, but man, some of my clients don't want to do it. And I'm like, everybody will adapt. That's just like when you go to a restaurant and they got a barcode menu. You know what I'm saying? You gonna figure out how to you order your damn food. So have you had any challenges like that with crossing people over to this platform?
You're always going to hear stories, right, of people saying that, but how many real businesses do you go into where you see the customers run it 100%? There always got to be some sort of professional order. It's your job to educate the consumer of how the business runs. Just like we're walking into a shop, right? Some shops you might have an iPad where you check in, some you might write it down on a paper, some you might just have to verbally say hi to somebody. Like, but you can't expect the person walking in for the first time to know what to do unless you have a sign or you direct them. Same thing goes with a booking app. Like,
For sure.
I know how to talk. So it's like, it was like a script, right? When I was first started cutting hair, I would tell you, hi, my name is Brendon. I would ask you your name. I would try to shake your hand. I would sit you in the chair. I would spin the chair, have you look in the mirror, and I would try to ask you what type of haircut you want before I put on the kit. Just so that you would feel comfortable with thinking that me and you was on the same page about the cut, right? And then I would perform the service, and it would keep people coming back every time that way. And it was easy keeping them doing that because I would do the service and then I would explain to them, hey, this is how I do my appointments. You should book one. I lied to customers in the beginning. I told people I was booked up when I wasn't booked up, but I told them, in order for you to get another haircut like this again, you need to book your next one now, or you might miss the opportunity later. I kept telling that to everybody. It was like clockwork. And it just, people start to do it. And even when people see that you aren't booked, that one time that you aren't available, that's going to make them start doing it.
Yep.
If they value you.
If they value you. That's a big one right there, man. That's game.
Yeah, you got to sell yourself, though. You have to make them value you. You can get skin fades, blowouts. You can get haircuts at any shop in the city. Why do they want to go to you? Why do they want to go to your shop?
So B, you've been cutting for 8 years, licensed for 8 years, right?
Now I didn't cut hair before I was licensed. I went to barber school and then learned how to cut hair.
Okay.
In school.
I want to go down memory lane real quick because I want to know that you're a good barber now. You're a great barber. Dope barber. Tell us one of your worst experiences with cutting a client. It don't even have to be the haircut. It could be where somebody is leaking. Give us your worst experience as a barber. And we'll both share one too.
The worst experience? There's a lot of different experiences that are bad, but like, to be honest, like there's too many to name. But the one that sticks out, my first day being a barber, I had to cut this one kid. It was my first day in the shop. I didn't know anybody, but they're like, "Hey, cut this kid." This kid's freaking out, hyperventilating, screaming.
Oh wow!
And like I already started. I'm fresh out of barber school, so I'm like, I really didn't know what to do. And in my head, I'm like, I started it. I can't stop the haircut because I can't have the owner and all the other barbers and customers think I'm scared to cut hair. So I'm like, I just got to eat this up and I got to just deal with this kid acting out. And I got to make sure I don't hurt this kid. And I got to make this haircut look as good as I possibly can. And this kid just kept going to the point that he threw up all over my body.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And everybody started laughing at me. And the owner walks over and he puts his hand on my shoulder and he goes, "Welcome to being a barber."
Man.
Just walks off.
Yes, sir.
Paying dues.
Yeah.
Paying dues.
Yeah.
What's yours, T?
Oh, mine's is nothing like that. I've had that. I've had that's nothing. That's
On
nothing.
my first day though, that's what I was like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
day
Oh
one.
yeah.
That's
That.
devastating on your first
I
day.
was
Oh
like,
yeah.
am I in the right field? Did I just go to school for 1,200 hours for no
Right.
reason?
Right.
So I think it was my first year or two. It was that Final Cut. I
Mm.
was cutting an OG, old guy, gray hair, and I, I just started learning how to hold my shears probably like a couple years ago, right?
Yeah.
I was coming down over his head and cutting some loose hairs, and I caught his skin and gave him a V right there.
Oh.
And I put so much of that
I did,
septic
I
on
did
it.
that on somebody's eyebrow right here,
Oh,
right
Oh.
there.
bruh. I know he still
Oh.
got that scar, bruh.
Oh.
I felt so bad. It was like,
Oh. It was that deep where he's still got this.
oh yeah, he got a scar. He's got a scar.
Nobody's perfect.
Hey,
Oh man.
Nobody's perfect.
let's go,
I
L.
know.
You
I
gotta
was thinking
crawl
I
before you
got
walk.
yeah, I got one that was kind of similar to that one, but just to give it a variety, I'll pick one that ain't the same. Cause I did slice my boy's little chunk right here. Uh, but I remember one. I was man, me and this dude had this long talk. I'm a big consultation person. I'm like you, Brendan. I could talk, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
me and I know how to make somebody feel comfortable, especially when they come in traumatized from a previous barber experience. So, I'm gonna work on that first before I even start cutting the hair. And I'm gonna find out everything you want. So he's telling me everything. And we talking, we laughing, and I'm like, yeah, yeah, bro. Now he like, bro, I'm glad I'm here. I ain't even cut his hair yet. And he like, I'm glad I found you, man. I feel like I'm in good hands now. And I was like, hell yeah, promise you. And then we get going. I finally stop talking and put the cape on him. Then I go back to talking again. And I'm so confident and cocky telling him how dope he about to look. And then I took the clippers and started cutting, and the guard fell off. And I cut like down to the skin.
Oh,
I cut like right down to the skin.
I
And
feel like I've
man.
had that experience happen before too. Like
Man, the guard just
we
it's like the
all
guard just
do it.
bailed out on his own. Like, and I remember looking at the guard in slow motion as I'm going, like, what's that? And I'm like, oh shit. I didn't already start cutting his hair. So then I spent hella time. Like I know how to fix a mess up too. And I spend hella time. You work on everything around it.
yeah.
I was
Not
trying to
make it
bring
feel like you're giving it too much attention.
right.
Yeah,
But yeah, man,
we've all been there.
that was one of
Okay.
my rough ones, man.
That's funny.
Hey, your designs and your cuts, my dude, dope. I seen you throwing spider webs, all kind of stuff on there, man. So obviously you're not that barber no more. You're on a different level, man. Like what's your favorite? What's your favorite design you've done on the cut, man? Like what's your one that is your highlight? Because
The
I saw you
favorite,
doing some work.
the favorite one I've done this like razor holder on the back of somebody's blowout. That's
Mm,
the favorite one I did. I just thought that one looked cool. Like out of the most of it, it's all. I don't do designs all the time, so it's like when somebody asks me to do it, I'm like super eager to try it.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm gonna try to do it. I wish I had more customers for that stuff, but I got a lot of like working class men and people that got different jobs that don't allow it. But
I know. I
yeah,
know.
I would love to mess with the color and do all the funky stuff. It's just that's not the people that I have right now that sit in my chair.
So you like me, when I get them, I get so excited, dude. I'm like, oh man, and
Yep.
you just you wish you had more. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's you ready for some new line? We'll talk about some hot topics.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let's go to hot topics. Brendan, we're gonna ask you a hot topic and see what your feedback is. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Hot topic number one. Should family be free or discounted?
It really depends, you know. It's your family, but how close are they? Were they the people that was letting you mess them up in the beginning, walking around? Were they tipping you before? You know, different situations. Everything is situational. But if you're gonna take a slot through my bookski, you got to pay for that.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna show you some love here or there, but if you're gonna come through during business hours, yes. If I tell you to come, that might be different. But if you're gonna go through the app, you gotta pay for that for my time.
I respect that.
And you should
So
want, you should want to pay me because this is what I do for a profession. And if you love me and you care about me, you know why I do this, and you should understand what my worth is.
and you invested in this. You
Exactly.
invested in this. T, what are you doing, T? Are you discounting family?
I discount some family, but like I've told this story before. My grandfather was a person that, all respect due to him, that he wasn't never going to pay $1 if he wanted to, and he tried
Yeah. My father will
over
never pay me.
over and over. Every time I cut my grandfather, he would get out the chair and reach for his wallet. For him to do that told me that other family can pay because he was willing to pay. I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna let him pay,
Yeah.
but he was investing in me. He would have
Mm.
went somewhere else, got a haircut, and paid that man full price of whatever that man asked. If you're gonna invest in me, and what I see about family be feeling shaded when you don't give them a discount or you don't cut them for free, but they'll go to the next shop and pay $4. But with me and them, there's not a trade off. I'm the only one giving something.
Yeah.
You're not giving nothing,
You're
and
giving a discount and a dope cut
and a
and your
dope cut, and
and
I
your
get
time
nothing out of it.
and your
Nothing out of
time.
it. And it's not
Brendan,
that.
go ahead, go ahead.
Nah, I'm just going. I'm done. I'm done. I'm finna go
Brendan,
look
you
at
were saying your father was like Tamil's granddad.
No, yeah, my dad, I would never accept any money from my father ever for
Mm.
it. He invested so much into me, just being there and present in my life, that like there's certain people that they earn it, you know.
Yeah.
I got
Children,
you.
like there's certain thing. There's a bond that I enjoy cutting the hair more than any money can.
That's cool.
You know,
That's cool.
but
Yeah.
that's only gonna be one or two people. That's not gonna be nobody else.
My mother's like that. She's like my mother. She won't let me give anything to her for free, you know. So if she does an undercut or something like that, she like, no, I'll pay somebody else and I support you. And my
Amen.
stepfather, rest in peace, he was hilarious, man. He's super quiet dude, but very aggressive tone, mannerism. And I would cut his hair and it was an honor. And this dude has done so much for me, man, in my life.
Yeah.
And he gets out the chair. Right, I was blessed. He gets out the chair and he turns around to give me money, and I'd be like, hell no. Like, and we go through this every single time. I'm like, hell no. And he just look at me like, and he make all these little grunts and stuff. He like, you're gonna take this money. But he just supports me. And I like what you said earlier. If you support me and you love me, why would you not want to do
Okay.
that? You're gonna go and pay, like Tamil said, you're gonna go and pay somebody else. One more, y'all. I had a cousin years ago, and I was cutting him when he was a teenager, and he didn't have no beard or nothing, dope haircut, and he was like my model. He was my billboard. He had that nice hair, so anytime I cut him, everybody be like, "Oh, boy, you got bars," and his beard started growing in. Then his beard grew in bigger than mine. He grew one of them beards, y'all know, the ones that connect down to the chest. And then his beard got thicker than mine. And I was like, damn, I was like, this is turning into some work. But I felt guilty. I never upped the price. And I already discounted him. And man, this dude, he never tipped me. And I wasn't tripping. I don't trip off of people's tips. But I charged him so little that once he got into his adult years, I was like, I'm surprised he don't ever tip me. It crossed my mind before. I went out of town, and he was like, "Man, who should I go to when you go home, man?" Sent him to my boy. I came back, and my boy was like, "Man, hey, your cousin, cool as hell." I said, "Oh yeah, man, that good dude." He said, "Man, he tipped me hella big, man." And I thought about it. I said, he paid full price, and he tipped him. And then he got back in my chair and went back down to the regular price with no tip. And I said, dang, man, that's a trip how that perspective, you know what I mean? How people see that, you know. So
It's crazy. See, like the only way that would justify for me would be if if his haircut, his billboard was bringing me in money to justify that
right.
offset.
Yeah, that was back when I didn't know no better. Now I know my value, and then I don't solicit family. I actually tell I
Nah,
don't care if family don't come to my shop or do real estate with me or nothing. I rather focus on the relationship. So I don't
I'm
go to
not
the
involved with
barbecues.
this at the Christmas party.
Yeah, man. I don't I don't even talk about business at the
No.
parties. So good stuff. All right, man. Let's hit him with another. Give me one. Give me one.
You want another hot topic?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or you want to do some trivia with him real quick?
yeah, I thought some trivia would be good.
Yeah, let's do some trivia. We have some fun before we
Barber
let our guy get to
trivia.
bed.
Bam. All right. Okay, here's one for you. Let me start with this one because this is fun. All right. Bam. What is the bone at the back of the head called?
The nape,
The bone.
the occipital bone.
Hey.
Oh. All right. Lon, you got this one.
All right, what's the bone in the front of the head called?
Oh, I don't remember that one.
All right, here you go. The frontal lobe.
Yeah, definitely would have got me on this one.
All right. You seen the movie Barbershop, right?
Yeah,
You better have.
been a while, but I've definitely seen it. I've seen that in the second one.
All right. Name this famous barber.
I don't remember his name for the movie.
Dang.
Oh my God. You seen the first one and the
There's always
second
gonna be Ice Cube to me, no matter what movie he is. I'm sorry.
one. Come on.
I definitely don't remember
You wanna
Yes,
give him a
I need
little
a hint
hint.
for that one.
It was named after his barbershop, too.
Oh man.
Starts with
Let's see.
C.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna guess it. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
It's all good, brother. That is Calvin.
Calvin's Barbershop. You're right.
Calvin's barber.
All I remember is the dudes across the street put the fish tank in the floor.
Yes, sir.
But going back to the movie, dude tried to come in, make it super nice, super corporate, and high line. But what happened? The neighborhood still took care of the
Man,
barbershop.
that's a good example right there.
It's a great movie. I'm bad when it comes to names. I'm the worst.
All right, here's your last one. What's the condition? Go ahead, Lon.
What's the condition of spot balding called?
Like when it's in a circle, the areata, the alopecia.
Hey, there we go.
All right. Be so kind to spell alopecia.
Oh yeah, nah. See, I'm a barber. I'm not. I'm glad it wasn't a vocabulary test on the barber exam.
Oh, come on, B. You got this, bro.
I ain't even gonna do it to myself.
Alopecia. He said, hell no.
No.
I'm gonna give you a visual. There you go, brother.
See, I probably would have guessed it right, but I didn't have enough confidence in myself.
That's funny. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you for participating. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Appreciate your time. Sure. I know you get a 3-hour difference, but you gave us your time. We really do appreciate that.
No, I'll come on here whenever you guys want. Just
big time, man.
I be seeing you rocking that pen too, bro. You be rocking that pen.
That's a big. Thank you, man. That's a big deal. And another thing, man, I think is real cool that you was willing to give your time up, especially being on the different time zone. But also that you shared so much, man. Things when we clip up things from these type of interviews, it blows our mind on how this content ends up being evergreen and how many people respond and say, I needed that. So just thank you for being vulnerable and transparent and sharing too, man. To me, that's a dope way of pouring into the industry that's feeding you. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's fire. I'm thankful that you guys allowed me on your platform to even give me a platform to discuss anything about myself or be a part of this industry. Because you go to work every day and you just feel like you're the only person there sometimes. And we're not by ourselves. There's thousands of us.
Man.
You know what I mean? There's people in different cities, different countries. We're all coming to work to do the same thing. We have the same goals, but we have different lives, and we can learn so much from each other about ourselves and who we want to be.
Oh, mic drop.
Yeah. All right. Ray's Barbershop said amazing, man. He definitely appreciated it. Appreciate that too, Ray. Thank y'all so much. Man, Brendon, are you at BarberCon this weekend with us?
Nah,
Nah, I'm not gonna be able to make it there. I had some happen with family, and I got to be in New York.
Man, well, blessings to your family, man. And we're going to turn up for you, man. We're going to represent for the Barber fam.
Hey,
and turn up
BarberCon
for
in
you.
Orlando was fire, so people better go check them out there.
Yes,
yeah, man. Yeah,
hey,
man.
B, don't go nowhere. We're going to close out the show, and we'll holler at you on the other side. Everybody, we see you guys every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Other than that, we want y'all to enjoy the rest of your week. Don't forget tomorrow, my birthday. Send all the gifts to 801. Hey. I don't quit playing. We see y'all later, man. Peace.
Happy Tuesday.